everyone, and welcome to Calm Creations Flosstube. My name is Tia. Today we are working on our Roxy's Journal of Stitchery Volume 5, and we are making a pouch. So this is where I'm up to. I've got all my homework done on this piece and everything is stitched down. So I added that little bit of ribbon where I've woven through a piece of little gingham trim. I've couched down these little pearls. I don't know if you can. Actually, what I'll do is I'll zoom you down so you can have a look. Okay, so that little piece of, I think it's eyelet lace it's called, and then these little pearly trim, I've couched that down. I've sewn on my little handmade label. I had this piece as a full circle. I cut it in half and put half on the side and stitched down that little bit of ribbon and a little bit of vintage trim there. I stitched down my hexie and the other half of the flower, and then this little bit of rose lace down here. So when I was stitching them down, I thought that hang on, we'll go back out. I had to be conscious of the binding. So I've had to move a few bits up higher and a bit. So, oh God, there's fluff everywhere. That one I've moved up further so that it's away from this bottom edge here, and then move the rose trim up a bit, and then the same with that piece there. I moved it in from the edge so that it wasn't covered. So that's how it's looking so far. Now, because of the extra week in January, we've got 2 weeks of embellishing. So now I've been fussicking again, and I've found some other bits and pieces that I could possibly add. I did find this binding when I was fussicking. I thought that could work for the binding. Excuse me. Got my beads, so they may come into it. I've got this jar of sort of novelty buttons. They could possibly be a button on there somewhere. And then I've got this little container of laces and flowers, and so maybe a butterfly or two could make an appearance. And then I found this little charm. Focus, yeah, and it's very blingy. And I thought maybe that could go on there somewhere. It's a jandal. And then I went digging in the alphabet soup and found my letters of my name, so they may go on there. And then I've got this other container of, and I think this is from my oh look, there's small clips from my rainbow lookbook, but I've got some silks in here, and I think they're silk. Oh no, those ones are they're the cotton from Mo Sale, but they're nice variegated colours that could all work for some extra embellishing. What else we got? There's some more buttons in there, a bit of pom-pom trim. So look at these buttons, how cool are these? These are huge. I got these in a trim bag from work, so I thought maybe one of those. But let's have a play and see what we come up with. I don't know how the girls are going to do the closure yet. They haven't yet revealed that, so I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'll have to wait and see. But let's see what we've got in here. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, look at that. Forgot that was in there. Let's use one of those. Right there. Yes. Okay, here's a pin. Okay, now we're getting serious. Just pin that into place. Without causing an injury. Okay, so that's that and that's that. Could pop a couple of little flowers somewhere. Maybe some there and some across there. See, I always tend to go for the safe option. And I need to be more spontaneous. Okay, I'll just leave that one. I do want some butterflies. There's one all by himself. He can go up there or over there, over there. Let's pop in a pin. Okay, that. No more other random little ones, nope. Do we want orange and purple? No. We can probably put one on the back though. Let's turn that over. Where did the end go? That will work there. Just snip him out. So he can go there, he or she. Right, I think that's all for there. Or do we want another one down here? Right, we'll just leave that. Right, that's that bit. Let's pin that into place so we don't forget. Okay. So when we open our pouch, we've got under there, some stuff can go under there. What can we put under there? Two there that are already cut, and then we might add a yellow. We'll do one of each. Cut those ones apart. What are we missing? We've got a purple. and orange. Okay, that's all of those. So they can go back in there. Can we add this somewhere? I'd like to. Leave that out. Right, nothing else in there. So when we close that, it closes there. I quite like how that's naturally gone into a curve. How are we going to stick those down? I don't know. I'll just have to use some brain power and I'll take a photo. That will work. Camera. Okay. Right. Let's put that back on charge. Right. So that's those ones. Now let's see if we can find somewhere for this. Maybe I'll leave that until we do the closure, because I could probably go down there and just hang off the bottom. Would that look weird? You know what? I don't mind it. So, how are we going to open that? It may get caught on stuff, but YOLO. YOLO. Put a couple of pins in there to hold that. Just got to make sure that I get it on the fold so that it sits. Will have to be moved up a little bit, but I can do that when I... Okay. Now, a little handle. Maybe I'll wait for the closure for that. Okay, I'm going to put my name in there somehow. That'll have to be... Let's have a look. What do we got here? See if I can... Don't know if that needle will go through there. Oh, yes it does. Okay. Right, let's stitch that on first, shall we? Where are we going to put it? Let's go on here. Let's put a couple of anchoring stitches. Make sure it sits right. then I might go back through again just to, where does that go? Can I go through again? Oh yeah. When I was a kid, you know, I think I've probably told this story before, but you know how you used to get all that personalised stuff with your name on it. No, not me. Nothing ever had my name on it, so when we moved to Australia, we went to Dreamworld one time, and they had in their gift shop there these little like zipper charms, and lo and behold, there was my name. Never ever seen it before in my life, and so I bought 2 of them and I've still got them. So right, there's my little name. Right, what else have we got? Okay, let's stitch down that. Oh, maybe we'll get that butterfly done. What colour? What colour? Might just invisible stitch it down for now. And then we can go back and add anything later. When I was watching Rachel's video of her most recent one for this pouch where she was embellishing, and you know, it's something I've never really done, but is use a contrasting colour to add interest, and it just looked spectacular. She'd used a white sort of squared oily with red thread, and it's just not something I tend to do with my stitching, is be brave like that, and which I should try. I mean, it worked extremely well with her piece. Is that even round the right way? I don't think he is. Okay, let's snip that out. Was he? No, he wasn't. Right, it's still connected in there. Let's try that again. He goes that way. It'll be interesting to see what they come up with next. these yet. Don't know where we're going to put those. I'm sure we'll find a space. Let's get this little guy, we'll get all these bits stitched down, if I can hold my needle. And I was just thinking before when I was stitching down those other bits, you know how satisfying it is to take the pins out once you've got your piece stitched down. It's just one of the best things, is removing those pins. Just like when you iron off your friction pen and you reveal your work underneath. It's just very oddly satisfying. This is going to be so cute to have sitting on my desk. Don't know what I'm going to put in it, but I'm sure I'll find something. Gone quiet when I'm thinking. Doesn't happen very often. But I'll get this little guy stitched on and then I'll pause the video and go and get these other bits stitched down, and then we'll come back and reevaluate where we're up to, because we've still got buttons and beads to go yet. So let me just stitch him on, tie that off, and I will be back once I have stitched down all these other elements. Okay, snip that off. I will be back in a minute. Okay, all of that is now stitched down. So we've got the butterfly, the flowers under the flap, the pom-pom trim along the bottom, and a butterfly on the back. I need to put something on there. That's looking a bit, and around there. So we've still got some of these novelty buttons. Let's have a look. That could be a fun one. So could that. A little bow. What's that? Okay. Yellow butterfly, little white duck, there's a teddy bear, that white flower, what's that? Is that a pumpkin? ladybug. So I like those two. Don't need the dark. Maybe a little blue heart. And pink one of those. What else have I got? What is that? A big apple. Okay. There's a star. That could be fun. Okay, we'll see how those go. But what I will do is I will end the video here, and I will find homes for these buttons, and when we come back next week they will all be stitched down, and we will work on the lining and the closure. So thank you very much for joining me. Have a great day, and I will see you all again soon. Thanks, bye.